these two parts separate. Okay, so everybody sees my screen. Perfect. Let's go to your questions. Okay, guys, are you with me? I don't know, for some reason when I share that screen, it will jump out. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just read from it. Okay, I'm not gonna share my screen anymore. But if you have questions, feel free to put it there. Elna said, holding over 10 years of experience in the PMO, I'm now actively looking for contract roles in the UK. Had a couple of interviews and got no feedback. How can I land a new role ASAP? Okay, Elna, this is a not okay. Let me take a step back. What I'm trying to teach in this community is that you need to be clear on your asks. That's the basic of networking and communication. If you're not good at that, then a lot of miscommunication will happen along the way, not only here, in your job, in your interviews, in your applications, everywhere. So, talking like shorts, like we have a template above my current situation, my desired situation, therefore, you didn't follow that. And also, you said holding 10, okay, you have 10 years experience. I don't know where, first of all, it's not clear here, maybe back home. And now you're looking for contract roles. Then this is another thing. Why contract? Why not full time? Like, I don't know your situation. So you had a couple of interviews. I need to know how many interviews you had. Got no feedback. Why you didn't get feedback? Did you ask for feedback? These are the things that you're not clear, and I cannot help you there. How can I land a new role ASAP? Like, and the question is not relevant to what you asked earlier. Like, to land the role ASAP, you need to go to a lot of interviews, and you need to get feedback from them, and you need to repeat it until you get the job, right? So you're telling me you got interviews. I don't know how many. My mastermind members get 5 interviews per week. That's expectation. So you need to get 5 interviews per week, and you will get that after 3 weeks if you do everything that I teach you. So first of all, are you getting 5 interviews per week? If you're getting 5 interviews, are you doing the techniques that I teach you to get feedback? Are you following up with the recruiters to get feedback? Are you fixing your process? Any step on because your process, guys, starts from communication, the resume. What do you tell the recruiter? What do you tell in the interviews? What do you not tell in the interviews? What is your story? What is your brand? There's so many things into that. So you need to look at all the processes, all the steps in the process, make sure that you understand every little thing. Fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that until you get to the result. And there's no ASAP. ASAP is only when you try harder. So if you get 5 interviews per week, that means you work 5 hours per day doing the stuff that I teach you. If you do that, then you will closer to the ASAP. There's no ASAP. ASAP is only dependent on how active you are and how you approach the game. We teach you the game, but it's just that how do you put the energy and effort into the game? That's it. Okay, Negar. My current situation is find the position I should look for. That's the situation. Find the position I should look for. What do you mean? Like you haven't found the position you want? Is that what you mean? My desired situation is to find a job position really fits my personality and experience in director executive level, and I'm ready to learn whatever is needed. Okay, so this is again, it's not very clear. Okay, so what it says, you say you want a role in an executive level and director, but you don't know the position. So this is off for me. This is a mismatch because if you are operating at a director executive level, you should have a long history of experience in that. Then you would know exactly what position and role fits you. If you don't know, and it's normal, a lot of people don't know about the position that really fits them, but it comes from lack of experience. So you cannot say, I don't know what position, and then I want to be executive. I want to be director. Okay, so you need to make that clear for yourself at least. Are you? You need to compensate on one of them. Is it the level, director, executive level? Are you really operating at that level? Then okay, show me the experience. Then that experience will translate to the job position. And again, how to find the real job position if you don't have the experience or whatever, you learn that in the chat gpt course, guys, because you cannot get there alone. You need chat gpt. The way what we use it, we teach you how to use it properly. We teach you how to research about the positions that you want to get into, and without the research, sophisticated research, and use a huge use of ChatGPT, because you have to define projects, you have to configure it, you have to give them a lot of information about you, and then constant conversation with it. It will help you to find that position, and also market research, getting those information, feeding it back to AI. So it's, you have to educate AI, and then it will help you. So it's a two-way. But we do have that. We It's funny, a lot of the questions that we get, we have a solution for it, because we built this community, especially mastermind, with people. Like I started exactly like the cold call, the cold connection mastery that I'm gonna build with you. We're gonna do it live. It's not like I sit and talk and you're expected to learn that. No, we do it together, and then your question comes up, and then you bring your question, I fix that live with you. And that's how the real transformation happens. And this is exactly what we do, either in the interview identity shift, in the LinkedIn course, in the networking course, in the resume course, in whatever course we did, especially chat gpt. I build it with people. So people come to me, we sit there, we do things, they say, okay, I don't get this part, and then I teach them. So we build them live. That's how it changes you, right? So in the chat gpt course, I highly recommend you, if you're not clear on the position that really fits you, you really need to learn about the resume networking. We have a module, it's a 7 days networking. Then we have a 3 days interview module. Then we have a 2 days chat GPT. So usually in your situation, I tell people to start with chat GPT and the 7 days. So the combination of those two will help you. And I have, I think Sanas is another member of Mastermind. She had a similar problem like you, but she fixed that. But with the help of ChatGPT, and she was a heavy ChatGPT user. Before she come to my ChatGPT class, she was thinking that she knows ChatGPT perfectly. But once she came to my ChatGPT, she told me, I my knowledge wasn't even come close to what you guys teaching here. So it's advanced, it's next level really. So yes, fix that gap. Understand, if you're really director executive level, then do the same thing. You don't need to change the position, right? Because at the director level, you're supposed to have a position. If you don't have that experience and it still needs to get that position, we do that with the research with ChatGPT, and we come up with a short list. We come up with a long list first, and then we come up with a short list, and then in the short list we make sure that there is a demand for it, and that's how we do the research. But yes, we have a solution for that. You need to join the mastermind. Beta says, thank you, Alex. How can I find the correct recruiters on LinkedIn? I'm in a meaningful relationship with my level of expertise. Good question, Beta. Comes from the position. So there are steps to this. First, we need to know your brand. You need to know your brand. Then you need to know your positions you're going to apply to. Based on the position you're going to apply to, we research companies. Based on the companies, we find recruiters. So it goes like that. And first, if you don't know where you're going, it's hard to go get there. So first, we find out where you get going. Based on that, we drill down, we drill down, we drill down. We find the connections that we need. And then if you want a meaningful relationship, you need to learn networking techniques. This cold connection master is one of them, which is more on a speaking level. But if on a text level, we teach you in the mastermind. Guys, by text, by writing, by resume, by commenting, you get to the interview. From the interview, your speaking skill matters. You have to be able to speak, engage with people. But this connection mastery is a bridge. I'll teach you how to use speaking to get interviews, right? It's it's very advanced though. It's very advanced. So your English should be good. If your English is not good, you cannot come to the cold mastery, cold connection mastery. Okay. Salman, he said, if we don't have directly relevant experience for the role, how should we handle it during an interview? Okay, first of all, if you don't have a relevant experience for the role, I usually say you need to meet 70% of the role. If you don't meet the 60-70% of the role description, don't go to the interview because you will fail anyway. So, but if you're 60-70% good at the role, the 30% you can handle it by first of all showing curiosity, showing that you are coachable, showing that you are fast learner, that you can learn it fast. So it all comes down to how you convince the interviewer that you can learn that as soon as possible, and also you need to do some research before going to interview on those 30%. And those 30%, like a basic information, you can get it from YouTube or anywhere. So those you basic you get, and then the rest you leave it to the negotiation that you do at the interview. Okay. But yeah, this is a very good question. We do have a lot of content and practice around this, because obviously no role out there matches 100% of your skill set. Like everybody knows that, and usually that's the case, guys. Don't wait for a role to match you 100% because there's no role out there. And I talk about how recruiters prepare the job description. Most of these job description are wrong anyway. It's funny, you don't know it, but in my courses, and one of the insiders I give you is that how to help the recruiter come up with a better description, because a lot of them don't know how to do that. And this is actually a big mismatch between in the organizations between managers expectation and what is being promoted out there. Good. We are over time, but I'm going to take one last question from Katoyun. She said, I got laid off a couple of months ago. Since then, I've been applying for jobs and getting interviews, but I never mentioned that I was laid off. I also haven't updated my CV or LinkedIn to reflect it because it thought I might be a negative effect. So my question is, what's the best approach? Should I be honest about it or just not mention it? Yeah, it's okay that you're not mentioning it because it's you don't have to disclose it first of all, unless they ask for it. So you can, as you said, you're getting interviews. Keep getting interviews is good, and but sometimes in the interview it goes in a way that they say, okay, why did you leave your last company? Okay, if that happens, then you have to disclose it. But I would not disclose it until you get to the interviews and you find a manager that shows interest in you. And then once you find that interview that goes well and managers like you, and you learn how to present yourself and branding and all that, and then you come up with reasons, because being laid off is not a bad thing, guys. Don't think that being laid off is bad. Okay, being fired is bad. So being laid off is not a negative point on you anyway. So don't feel bad if you got laid off. And because when you go to interview, they say, okay, on your LinkedIn, I say you're working at this company. How do you answer that? You say, yes, but I haven't updated that. It's been a while. I don't work there. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you meet the qualification of the job that you're going to, you can have an easy, honest conversation with them, but at the interview. Because if you change it before interview, they might not give you enough credit as if you have the job and go to the interview. You get my point? But yeah, this is a good conversation for a face-to-face meeting. If you can join my Thursday calls, and let's discuss it there. But yeah, keep it going. Get more interviews. Okay, it's a number game. You need to go to as much as interviews as you can, and then it will happen. Like a lot of my members, guys, they had a gap for 2 years, 3 years. Come on, it's and you just got laid off. It's a 2 months ago. If you come, it's nothing. You had a job. So and layoff is normal. A lot of companies are laying off. So don't feel bad if you get laid off, guys. Very important. Okay. Um, I'm checking the text messages here. Sepi asked, could you please share related posts about the workshop? Guys, the related posted about the workshop, if you go to the free zone, it's in the free zone. In the community, there are a bunch of posts I put. I'm gonna pin it after this so you can find it. Is one, it says 7 posts, 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7, 3 out of 7. So you will find, you check for that. Okay, you will find it, and then you will also get emails as we, because we haven't started registration yet. It will happen after 7 posts, so 7 days. So we have 4 more days to start registration. So check for that. It will come up. And that's by design because I want to give enough time to find my core people. I want to have people who really wants to benefit from this program, because these techniques I'm going to teach you, these are not random techniques. These are not something you can find on YouTube or Udemy or Coursera or anywhere. These are very, very advanced, coming from the industry experience, and I want you to be at certain level to be able to use them. Otherwise, it's a waste of time for everybody. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. It was a great session again, like always, and I really enjoyed. Looking forward to see you next week. If you're interested to join my mastermind, guys, book a call. When you book a call, usually I don't take these calls. You talk to our mentors, but sometimes I take these calls, so it depends on my availability and the time and all that. But it doesn't matter. As long as you book a call, you can talk about your situation and how you can join the mastermind. We have made it super easy for everyone to join the mastermind. You just need to book a call and discuss your situation. I want all of you to come out of this program successful, because $100,000 job, once you get it, you feel like, come on, guys, it was nothing, it was peanut. Being here, and know that if whatever level you are, it's not on us, we cannot change it. When you come to the mastermind, you will start from level 1 again. Okay, remember that. If you're level 5 in the free zone and you decide to join the mastermind, you're gonna start from level 1 again. Okay, so that's it. And I don't talk pricing with you. Pricing, you need to talk to our mentors. They have all the authority over pricing and installment, and because it's an installment, like, we're not going to charge you upfront because we want you to get that job first. We want to help you. So I don't know about pricing. I don't discuss pricing with anybody. My job is to help you as much as I can, and that's all that matters to me. You need to talk. You need to book a call, discovery call, call to mentors. First of all, they interview you, see if it's a good fit. We can help you. If we cannot help you, there's no point to talk pricing, right? So if we can help you and you are interested and you think that we can help you, so exactly, that's why we have this free community, guys. We want to everything happen naturally. There is no force. There's not a come get this. No, I don't want you in my mastermind if you're not ready. There's no point. You only come to mastermind if we know there's 100% success rate. If we know that you are ready, you have done your things, you have watched all the courses in the free zone, you know where you're coming, you know what you're signing up, and you should come after us. We don't come after you. We give you for free here. And then if you want more, if you want more of my time, if you want more coaching, you come after us. You book a call with our mentors. You get interviewed. You discuss your options about you. You should be very honest about your situation, and they're gonna help you come in. That's simple, easy. I'm not here to force you or sell my program or anything. No, you are here to sell yourself to us. Like, this is the other way around, because we have a unique brand, we have a unique program. The program is working 100%, and we have a free community for you. So you can just stay here, benefit from it. You don't have to pay anything. We pay everything, advertisement, to bring you here and teach you stuff for free, and we pay a lot to send you emails, to maintain the system, to help you proceed, just for your feedback, just come write for us, because just go write a Google review for us. That's it. That's all we ask. We ask nothing. And then if you want more, you come after us. You book a call. We don't go after. That's how it works. Thank you so much for listening. It was great seeing you. Like, it gives me a lot of energy every week. I connect with you. I know it's Sunday. Keep it chill. Have fun. Tomorrow is another day. Let's start the week strong. See you next week. Bye bye.